Welcome back to Car Show 1, where every car is more than metal and wheels. It's a chapter of dreams, legacy, and what the road feels like under your feet. If you love not just what a car is, but what it could become, you're in the right place. Today we're talking about the 2026 Hyundai Elantra, a sedan many know for its value and design, but now imagined anew with freshness, performance, emotion, and dreams. Sit tight, because this isn't just specs, it's a journey from the first drive to the future. Hyundai has long pushed the boundaries of what a compact sedan can offer. The Elantra has always been about giving more style, more tech, more comfort, without forcing buyers to overspend. The 2026 update builds on that promise. It adds subtle design tweaks. Inside, materials feel more premium, there's more tech across trims, and safety features get smarter. Standard across many trims. Rear side airbags, improved infotainment, new wheel designs, darker finishes on sport trims, and ambient refinement that you can both see and feel. Let's imagine you're sliding into the driver's seat of a 2026 Elantra Limited. You touch door handles that feel solid. The body panels reflect the sun just right. The paint options include some new tones, maybe a deep emerald, a refined charcoal, and a crisp frosty white. The headlights have sharper LED signatures, front bumper lines are more sculpted, and the rear end now features sleeker lights that wrap subtly, catching attention without shouting. It's elegance blended with modern confidence. Inside, Hyundai didn't just upgrade what looks good, they refined what you touch and use day to day. Soft touch surfaces on the dashboard, stitched seams, better sound insulation so highway noise fades sooner. The driver's cluster is digital, crisp, and intuitive, no longer a distraction but a mirror of your drive style. The center infotainment screen grows in size on higher trims, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto standard there. You don't just see technology, you feel it. Steering wheel haptic feedback, seat adjustments that wrap you in comfort, dual-zone climate control that cools or warms just the way you like. Performance comes in layers. The base Elantra carries a 2.0-liter naturally aspirated four-cylinder, producing about 147 horsepower and 132 pound-feet of torque. It's calm, composed, more about reliable commute than track thrills. But Hyundai adds an N Line option, which steps up to a 1.6-liter turbo engine, giving brisker acceleration, more spirited handling, and sharper responsiveness. Then there is the Elantra N, the performance flagship. Its turbocharged 2.0L engine delivers up around 276 horsepower, maybe even 286 horsepower during short bursts with boost mode with options for a manual or a dual-clutch transmission depending on market. You can feel the difference not just in straight-line speed, but mid-corner grip, steering feedback, and braking responsiveness. Fuel economy and efficiency also get special attention, because in 2026, sedans like the Elantra must balance power with responsibility. The base 2.0L models deliver solid numbers, something like low 30s mpg in city driving, high 30s low 40s on highway, depending on trim and wheels. The hybrid variant pushes those numbers higher, offering impressive mpg in favorable conditions, especially in city driving. Hyundai's safety tech has also been upgraded. Lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, forward collision warning with pedestrian detection, rear cross traffic alert, adaptive cruise control become more widely accessible. In higher trims you get more advanced driver assist systems, better cameras, perhaps even more autonomous functions for highway cruising. Now let's fold in a storytelling moment. Imagine the following. In 2025, a young professional named Sarah buys last year's Elantra SEL. She uses it every day to drive to work, fetch groceries, maybe take a weekend road trip. It's reliable, comfortable, and perfect for what she needs, but she dreams of something more. She watches videos of sporty versions, admires N Line models passing by, wonders what more refinement could feel like. One morning in 2026 she steps into the showroom. There's the refreshed Elantra Limited, with new finishes, upgrades she had only hoped for. That refined interior, quieter cabin, sharper infotainment display, maybe even a hybrid option that eases the fuel stop worries. She test drives the N Line version and feels every nuance, sharper turn-in, better handling, engine response that teases, but isn't overbearing. And for bonus thrill, she tries the Elantra N. It's louder, more visceral, but still usable as a daily driver. She's torn between efficiency and excitement, but finds that the 2026 Elantra offers both in ways older sedans didn't. The design of this car isn't just about looking good, it's about emotion. You drive it past your old house, and memories of other cars flash by. You park in front of a cafe, and heads turn because it looks familiar yet unexpected, updated, alive. You're not just commuting, you're driving with pride. Hyundai also knows people care about value. That's why trims are layered so that even base models feel premium. Solid feature sets, modern safety, good warranty, decent tech. Moving up to higher trims gives you luxury touches, leather or leatherette, upgraded audio, better wheels. And when you get the N Line or N, it gives you thrills, without making you feel like your daily drive is compromised. What could make the 2026 Elantra feel truly new? Perhaps optional adaptive suspension on more trims, so not just the N Line has better ride control. Maybe a voice assistant more deeply integrated so you can adjust many settings, seat cooling, heating, ambient lighting, without touching a thing. Maybe even a mild electric boost in non-hybrid trims for smoother acceleration from stoplights. Hyundai might offer a plug-in hybrid version in some markets, to bridge between full hybrids and electric. Now, in markets like Pakistan, where fuel efficiency, feature coverage, servicing, and price matter heavily, the 2026 Elantra could make a strong case. If pricing remains competitive, and local trim levels get generous features, safety, comfort, infotainment, it could be among the more desirable sedans for families, ride-sharing, and professionals alike. Let's imagine another scene. Years from now, Sarah takes her child to college. The same car that took her through commute, weekend getaways, family visits. It's quieter now after some wear, but it still has that drive in its DNA. She drives on the highway, the cabin is calm, the car responds predictably, tech still works well. The Elantra's service has been reliable. The warranty has helped. The car isn't perfect, but it's been more than expected, and its value held up. People still see it as desirable because it aged gracefully. As we look at where sedans are headed, some fading out in favor of SUVs, some going electric, it's important to recognize that cars like the 2026 Elantra represent a bridge. A bridge between practical transportation and emotional satisfaction. Between value and aspiration. Between what many drivers need and what they secretly want. In many ways, the 2026 Hyundai Elantra reminds us that you don't always need something radical to feel something new. Sometimes it's the refining of details, the better sound insulation, the upgraded materials, the sharper screen, the responsive engine, that reignite love for a car. You don't have to compromise comfort for performance, nor luxury for efficiency. This has been Car Show 1, where every car is a possibility, every drive is a memory in motion. If you enjoyed this look into the 2026 Elantra, the balance it strikes, the dreams it teases, please hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next story. What would you want in your perfect 2026 Elantra? Would you go for the N Line, or stick with hybrid comfort? Let me know in comments. Until then, drive safe, drive proud, and keep the passion alive.